Alright, what's up guys, Skidder here. Today we're gonna bring you a more fun deck. It's Kingpin Control. Okay, first off, if you don't know what Kingpin does, check this out. When a card moves here on turn 6, destroy it. Remember, it's only on turn 6, so don't just throw down your Kingpin and try to activate it every turn. Then you're gonna look like a fool. It's not really like something like a Lockjaw, which you can activate every single turn. Yeah, it's not like that. Yep, it's not this cute little puppy. It only works on turn 6. Now wait, before we get into the deck, do not forget to sub for free and stay tuned for more awesome Marvel Snap content. Okay, so with Kingpin, you want to be able to move stuff into its location on turn 6. So how do we do that? The first one is very obvious. Magneto. You pull all opposing 3 and 4 cost cards to this location. It is actually great because they have revealed cards that are like 3 or 4 cost, and then you can guaranteed pull those into Kingpin's lane. Then of course there's the arrow. You can arrow on turn 6 and then pull everything they play on turn 6 into Kingpin's location. Guarantee you a victory. Then of course, when you start going up the ladder, people are going to start knowing how to play against Kingpin. So whenever they see you slap down Kingpin, they're going to start flooding that location. So how do we do, or counterplay that? Here's where Juggernaut comes in. You play your Kingpin first, and then you will know, okay, they want to flood this location. Then you slap down your Juggernaut, and it's going to throw everything that's played into this location this turn away randomly. So yep, Kingpin, Juggernaut is actually great. Or you could just save your Kingpin and place it down on, say, turn 5. So as to make sure your opponent does not have that much time to counterplay your Kingpin. The others are Sandman. Well, players can only play 1 card each turn. Well, Sandman is actually great in this meta because of a lot of those combo decks. Say, Silver Surfer, Zabu, they want to play a ton of cards because they have discounted those cards and want to slap them down with a really fierce combo. But if you play down your Sandman, then, well, there's not much they can do. Yeah, there's not much counterplay they have in their decks to deal with Sandman. So Sandman just completely craps on their strategy. Okay, and of course there's Polaris. It's kind of a mini Magneto, pulling 1 or 2 cost cards to this location, thereby destroying something really important, maybe like a Sunspot on turn 6. And you could sneak in some victories. Now, of course, the other cards are going to be Iceman to disrupt your opponent, Psylocke to cheat out your stuff earlier, say, turn 2 Psylocke and turn 3 a Sandman. That's great. And then Lizard is just here for the pure power. It is actually great if your opponent does not stack that lane. And it does work pretty well with Juggernaut as well, to make sure your opponent does not fill up that lane where you put down your Lizard. Then the others are Vision. Okay, Vision is actually really great because you can move it on turn 6. And that is going to be a very sneaky move to win a game. Yeah, sometimes you can just steal games with Vision. And that feeling is awesome. Then of course, we got America Chavez here, simply to thin out the deck, so we can draw into our Kingpin, which is our main win condition of this deck, more consistently. Now let's jump into some games and see how good Kingpin Control really is. Okay, in this game, we're going to show you exactly how Kingpin Sandman Control really works. Okay, it's actually turn 3, so we want to slap down our Kingpin, I guess. Next turn, we can either go for Juggernaut to push away stuff, or we can Sandman first. Well, obviously, I would like to go for Sandman. But hey, let's just put down Kingpin. Yeah, the Strange Academy is not something I enjoy that much, but it is what it is. Let's see how that turns out. Obviously, we don't want to put it into Oscorp Tower. Okay, the Killmongers. So he does not have anything to play, but he wants to get the Moor Island buff. Wait, this is how we lock them down with Sandman. When Sandman is down. Okay, Shang-Chi and Sarah gone. But hey, back to what I was saying. When we get Sandman down, we can only play 1 card per turn. So you know, we can limit their options by far. But the arrow right here does not give us too much, but it's a 5/8. Okay, it was a 5/8. Now it's nerfed. It's 5/7. But hey, it's still cool. Okay, the magic and got a limbo, so we don't have to worry about Kingpin getting, you know, pushed away. That's actually perfect for us because we can Magneto and pull both Killmonger and Hellcow into Kingpin on turn 6. Yep, remember, turn 6 is your biggest turn. And look at this huge Kingpin. Stomping their 2 most powerful cards. And this is where we call it GG, right? Yeah, there's not much they can do. We can just leader the middle and we win the game. Yep, this is the re-nerfed leader. Now it's a 6/3, obviously. But hey, it doesn't matter. This is more about the, what do you call it? The function of the cards. Yeah, that 1 power nerf, it's kind of meh. But hey, that's GG well played, showcasing how great Kingpin and the move mechanic is. Well, sometimes you may have the question, okay, for those decks that only got 1 win condition, sometimes you cannot draw into it. But the thing is, well, almost all the cards in this deck are win conditions, because it's a control deck. And moving their stuff around is probably the strongest mechanic you can have. Whether you got Kingpin or not, moving their stuff around is great. Like Arrow, Magneto, and of course, you know, Leader copying their plays. Yeah, they are just crazy win conditions. Okay, we got Polaris, so we can move their Ant-Man around. Remember, Colossus cannot be moved, so, you know, better keep that in mind. I could actually Psylocke here and Arrow on turn 4, but I guess that's a little too much. So I'm just gonna slap down Polaris. I don't want to move the Ant-Man. Now in hindsight, maybe I should have gone for the pull for the Ant-Man onto the left. But hey. Okay, a Namor. Okay, so clearly the opponent's running a ongoing deck. Yeah, we don't got much to play here, which is a shame. We could just slap down our Psylocke and see if we top deck into... Nope. No Kingpin. But hey, we got a Vision, so we can just slap him down first and then see what we can do. I guess I would have gone for Vision in hindsight. But it is what it is. The Magneto is not bad at all. Okay, this match is actually pretty close. I do get 2 more power as an America Chavez though. So yep, it's a little better than Vision, I guess. Because I do have the freedom to put America Chavez into whatever lane I got. So it's cool, it's cool. Yeah, Spectrum is gonna be an issue. And I don't think we're winning the mid. That's why we're switching to the left side. Yeah, if he goes for the spectrum on the right, then we lose. And that's a big problem. But hey, they retreated, so they don't got spectrum. And that's GG well played to our opponent. Okay, we got super flow here, so we can turn one Psylocke. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Are we gonna top deck into Sandman? We can? Nope. Oh, the dream is gone. But hey, yeah, we got one excess energy, which is not too good. I don't want to Polaris, but do we have a choice? I think Kingpin would have been better. Yeah, totally should not have saved him for putting the Craven into Superflow. But hey, I guess I'm just too nice. Okay, ruins. Huh. I mean, if he wants to move cards, then he might just run into Kingpin. And that's gonna be very detrimental. Okay, as ongoing effects of all enemy cards. Super Growl. Okay, this is the first time I've seen this. Huh. Okay. I think the best placement for Kingpin is to the left side, because that's where move decks want to go, right? This is quite a bad turn 5 for us, I guess. I actually don't want to play Lizard into Superflow because... No, don't Lizard there. What am I doing? Yeah, if I did not Lizard there, I could have gone for, you know, Magneto and Leader. I mean, either of them. But I got bailed out. I got the arrow. So I think we're cool. Okay, we're confident, so we snapped. Okay, they Heimdalled already. Which is why I was saying, oh, just put your Kingpin on the left side. That's gonna limit those move decks by far. Okay, I'm winning 2 locations. A Magneto would be an okay play, but I'm afraid they might... I don't know, I don't think Leader is good enough, so Magneto should be the best play. But anyway, they retreated. GG well played to our opponent. Okay, we got Iceman on the first turn, which is great. Let's just slap him down. Yeah, I guess it's pretty difficult to cap out your miniaturized lab, so it's great to have a lizard down there. Okay, Daredevil. Yeah, Dream Dimension. You don't really like seeing that card, especially, that location, especially if you're playing combo decks. But hey, we are not really a combo deck. We are okay with playing 1 card per turn, because, you know, of our Sandman control. What should we do here? Sometimes it's actually better to not reveal your Kingpin yet. Do we need to Psylocke here? I don't think we need to. Because all cards are gonna cost 1 less, so I think we could skip on the Psylocke. But it's actually okay to play it anyways. Okay, so he does have a Sunspot. This is only turn 4, so yeah, I don't think we got a choice. We need to just slap down Kingpin. Now that I think about it, I should not have played Juggernaut. I should have saved Juggernaut for the next turn. When they see Kingpin, they are going to think, ooh, I have to flood this lane ASAP. But then Juggernaut is going to throw it away. Okay, a vision. So yeah, it actually cancels each other out for the cost. So turn 5 costs 1 more, and then costs 1 less. So arrow costs 5. Okay, it doesn't really matter where we play it because, you know, they are going to see it with Daredevil. And we're just gonna get a lot of power into the mid. Okay, Doctor Doom, that's actually great because of Miniaturized Lab's ability. Doctor Doom cannot summon a Doom bot on the left side, which actually gives us a pretty good chance to win. I mean, obviously the best play... the play that you want to go for is Magneto the right side, but that's not much to pull. You can only pull 1 Jubilee, so that's not gonna be too helpful. Yeah, which is why what I'm going to do here is Magneto the left side to guarantee that victory. And I don't think there's anything they can do to win, so I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah, sometimes when you slap down your Kingpin, it's just gonna create a lot of pressure for them. But hey, we still win the game. That leader was not enough. And bam! This is how you win against leader! By having a very good advantage. And GG well played to our opponent. So yeah, after those games, you guys will see what Kingpin control deck is capable of. The movement, controlling your opponent's plays are very efficient. Okay, we got our Magneto plays, moving everything 3 or 4 costs to this location and destroying them with Kingpin. That's pretty much your best turn 6. Because if you slap down your Kingpin, they might be playing around your arrow. But hey, if you can sneak in an arrow on turn 6, then it's still going to be really good if you can destroy their turn 6 plays. And of course, if they start playing around Kingpin, you can just play Juggernaut into Kingpin's location, bumping everything they play on that turn away. And that's going to counter their counter to Kingpin. And of course, you know, there's a mini Magneto, Polaris, pulling 1 or 2 cost card. And then Sandman is just so phenomenal in this current meta. It limits every player to just play 1 card per turn. Yeah, that's going to destroy a lot of combo decks. And then it's also going to make your control a lot easier with your arrow, with your Magneto, etc. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this Kingpin Sandman control deck. If you have, do not forget to sub for free and stay tuned for more awesome Marvel Snap content. Have a great rest of the day, and peace out.